Yes guys, in this video I'll be showing you the next 100x play to earn game. Now this play to earn game has got some incredible graphics, reminds me of some of the top titles out there, and best of all guys, I do believe that some of the top projects in the next bull market will be gaming and metaverse projects. And the project in this video, Formacar Crypto, has a lot of what it takes to become a top project in the upcoming bull run for whenever that does take place. The graphics are incredible. I'll be reviewing the game in this video and also telling you all about it so you guys can actually get involved. That being said, in the website you can see here that is so well put together from the get-go. Formacar action, play to earn and drive to earn game. So yes, it's basically similar to a Need for Speed, but you'll actually be able to earn from it. So while you play, you can actually make money from it within crypto. If you go down here, we can actually see congratulations, you found a GameFi project like no other. And yeah, I've got to agree to an extent, you know, the graphics in this, the fact we have race cars, and there is some car games out there within the play to earn space, but they're either dead, you know, terrible in graphics wise or in entertainment wise, or there is no reason to play it other than earning. When it comes to this project, I do feel like not only you have the fun factor, because it is extremely similar to Need for Speed, but also the fact that the graphics are insane for play to earn, and there isn't much competition like it. The game is ready to go. It will be available immediately after the sale of the NFT collection and IDO. The mint is actually on the November 25th. I will be telling you more about the NFT mint shortly in this video, so definitely stay tuned for that. 3D game graphics, if you haven't seen already, the graphics do look insane. 6 different types of races, including free ride, turning both technical and aesthetic. Compete with your friends and other players, so you know you get that competition and fun factor outside of the earning potential as well. Full immersion in real world of luxury cars. Of course, in the trailer that I've just showed you, we did see the Lamborghini and so many other cars as well. Going down there, you can see hurry up to become the first pilot in the Formacar's automotive metaverse. First GameFi powered mobile racing game. And yes, this game will be able to be downloaded in your actual phone once the IDO and NFT goes live for mint. Now obviously I got to actually have a look at it early, and I'm going to be reviewing it later on in this video, so please do stay tuned for that, because trust me, the gameplay is insane. But before we actually get into the gameplay, you can see here, immerse yourself in an amazing interactive experience with cars by participating in races, competing online and offline missions, collecting NFTs and winning rewards and prizes. And then we get to see some screenshots of the gameplay of this game, and you gotta say it is incredible. It actually is, especially for the fact of play to earn games at the moment. The graphics are nowhere near these. There's maybe 2 or 3 games with decent graphics, and even those at the moment are not that fun to play. And I do feel like a racing game just makes so much sense, especially with the fact there isn't many in the play to earn space. Right, so as we come down here, the token supply of the actual native token, which is FCG, will be 1 billion, right? So it isn't that much comparing to other tokens out there, so 1 billion definitely is a solid amount of tokenomics. When it comes to NFTs, which by the way will go live for mint in the 25th, you can actually see some of these NFTs right here. So let's say in Need for Speed, you would unlock cars by playing, of course, unlocking missions. In this case, you'd actually be able to purchase these cars via NFTs. So you can actually purchase the NFTs and have them as cars. You got the rolling pin, you got the Brat, you got the Breeze, and you basically do have also some actual branded cars, which of course you've seen in the trailer. Drive to earn, complete the game modes daily, complete tasks and farm tokens, upgrade NFT cards or buy some more cool cars. Free ride #1 game mode. This is the first game mode. The free ride mode has no route to follow. Players have the following interaction opportunities in this mode: pick up crates, loot boxes randomly appearing in the map, interact with other players via chat, complete tasks received from other players, like giving someone a lift maybe, complete randomly generated tasks, create gatherings, meetings with other players, farm tokens. So this is more of like an interaction and being active in the game. You actually have the chance of earning from just playing and being active. Second way is race mode. Now this is where I feel like you'll make it just a bit more fun. And of course in Need for Speed, we obviously can unlock rewards, unlock new cars and new game modes. In this case, you'll also be able to earn, of course. So driving mode on a specific route built on the map. The goal of the players is to reach from a point A to point B. Upon reaching the goal, the players will receive a reward in the form of loot boxes. The quantity and quality depends on the NFT car, of course. And down there we actually see the Autoverse, which is going to be, let's say, the metaverse of this project, basically where the whole map is going to be. Buy, develop, earn, communicate, and enjoy. Formacar Metaverse is a virtual world where players can create, own, monetize their asset cars, land garages, competition tracks, car dealerships, gas station, bars, service stations, and more. Any users can walk around and interact with more participants. Most importantly, users can watch the competitions held by other participants, cheer for someone and place bets. If you have your own car, then you can drive freely through the Formacar Metaverse. Now, this is really cool, as you can also place bets on different cars as you are watching these races, which obviously is really sick, as even if you do not have a car racing, you'll be able to interact, and people do enjoy that. Roadmap now. This is obviously really important. What is the long-term aspect of this project? Q1 of 2020 is when the project actually started to formulate the idea of the Formacar Metaverse, shape the idea of a unique large-scale play-to-earn and F2P crypto game. And in Q2 of 2020, they had a professional UX UI design specialist, hired the best game developers, start development of the Formacar action game. And in Q3 of 2020, they hired a team of 20 3D modeling specialists. In Q4 of 2020, they started development of the Formacar action game from the Play Store and the App Store. And in Q1 of 2021 to Q3 of 2021, develop and test the first iteration of the Formacar action, fix initial bugs and make revisions based on exposed flaws. Q4 of 2021, they will start the second stage of Formacar action crypto development, test the alpha version of the game in Q1 of 2022. So now we've moved on to this year. What have they been getting up to this year? Prepare for market launch, fine-tune the app for App Store. In Q2, create the website for Formacar.io, package the Formacar action project, create a smart contract for the FCG utility token. In Q3 of 2022, action development of the project's crypto architecture, seed run of the token, game concept presentation for the Drive to Earn, development staff marketing strategy for the game, development of an alpha version of Formacar action, design of NFT collection from the alpha versions, creation of smart contracts for NFT collections. The audit also has been completed, and that's all going to be happening during this month and next month, of course, as it's Q4. Releasing the Formacar action alpha version for the obviously iOS and Android platforms, conducting pre-sale rounds as well through launchpads and their own platform, conducting an active marketing campaign for Formacar action. And coming up, they do have some really cool things actually going to be taking place, like implementation of D2E mechanics in the Formacar action, that's obviously Drive to Earn, launch of the Formacar action beta version on iOS and Android. FCG DEX listings will actually take place early 2023, so basically in a couple of months. Launch of the Drive to Earn mechanics will also be out in game, and in Q2 of 2023, release the final production version of the game itself. Release Drive to Earn. FCG token DEX listings. There's going to be more listings, of course. So many DEXs they can get listed at. Farming, staking, and Formacar Autoverse development launch. And in Q3 2023, they will have items pre-sale, listing on top 10 exchanges, final release of the Formacar Autoverse. So obviously they've been working on this for years, boys, like over 2 years. And not only that, boys, they have a long-term aspect. They're looking in the future on how far they can take this game. And down here, you obviously can contact them as well. Before we actually get into the white paper, I do want to review the actual gameplay, as it looks absolutely insane. In this bit of gameplay, we actually get to see the actual car that you're able to race with. And of course, the mobile controls are actually really simple, which is good. Keeping in mind that, a lot of people in the crypto space might not actually know how to play games and stuff, and they would still want to earn. And there's really basic commands. You got left, right, you got a pedal, you got a brake, and it looks really sick. And yeah, extremely similar animations to some of the top AAA racing games out there. And graphic wise, it's really good. Keeping in mind, this is a crypto play to earn game on the App Store. The only game I've seen maybe 2-3 games that have just as good graphics in the play to earn space. So obviously it's really good. You can see here, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit, but you guys can see the gameplay looks absolutely mad. But yeah, guys, what are my thoughts on the gameplay itself? Obviously, I said it looks sick. I really did like it. Now, do I think it can be improved? Of course, there's always ways of improvement. Even though this is a great play-to-earn game for when it comes to play-to-earn and crypto and the metaverse at the moment, it definitely has improvements and that it can take, of course. Now, obviously, I haven't seen the full game. This is just the beta version, if you want to say, the early access version. But if you went to the actual version, I do feel like we'd like to see some cool game modes that we might have not seen, some unique game modes to the game, to Formacar action that isn't available in other games like Need for Speed and Gran Turismo. But yeah, with that being said, as we come to the white paper, there is quite a lot of info, but I do not want to bore you at the end of this video. The link to the white paper will be in the description, but I do want to look at some important things like the utility token of the Formacar. So the utility token is obviously going to be called FCG, the Formacar utility token. This is actually going to be used for payments of rewards, in-game settlements and purchases, all sales and purchases of the Formacar marketplace. Payment of NFT royalties in the secondary market will also be made within this crypto. This will actually be an in-game currency in the Autoverse. Payment rewards, you'll be able to purchase cars with it, transaction fees will be made with this, and also staking and farming will be given from this token as well. Now the token allocation I haven't seen myself, but actually, okay, there is here. So seed round is complete, that'll be 1% of the total supply. Private round had 5% of the supply, pre-sale 1.5%. So what I want to look at, the game pool will have 44%, so that's good. Staking 5%, 3% will go to advisors, 10% to the team, 10% to marketing, development will receive 8%, and the Lex liquidity will receive 5%, and there's going to be 2% in reserve, 4% in treasury. So hopefully that clears up the total supply and the allocation as well. Now the team is also completely doxed. The CEO Alex is completely doxed. His LinkedIn is obviously linked on the white paper. You guys can actually check it out. This chief information officer and the other co-founder Ilya, he's also completely doxed. His LinkedIn is in the white paper. Nikita is the chief visionary officer and the co-founder as well. His LinkedIn is also on the white paper. And Paul, the chief creative officer, is doxed. Konstantin, the chief marketing officer, also doxed. Nick, the Web3 content and community manager, is also doxed. Right guys, with that being said, the Twitter link will be in the description, including the website. Remember, the mint date is November 25th. To stay updated with mint, so you guys can actually go ahead and mint early, you guys will have to be ready on November 25th. Follow them on Twitter to stay updated and be early on the day of mint, as I do have a feeling these guys might sell out pretty quick. But hopefully it ends up selling in a stealthy manner, so all of us can actually have a chance to mint itself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your boy Crypto Alert. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.